Great to welcome in Courtney Hampson, the Executive Director of Bluffton Self Help. It is time. It is September, just about there, where we're getting into what is called Hunger Action Month, although that is a month that's with Bluffton Self Help 12 months of the year, isn't it?
That is true. We see it especially, however, in September. So I presume that it's not a coincidence that September is Hunger Action Month when kids are home all summer, and they're not getting that free 1 or 2 meals at school. That puts more of a financial burden on the household and on the parents to keep the kiddos fed. So we always see more regularity in shopping in our market in the summer, which means our warehouse shelves are pretty bare.
Yeah, that's where we get to it being it being Hunger Action Month. All right, what actions do we need to be taking and why?
Yeah, so for us, we are always committed to providing, fresh produce, fresh veggies and fruits. We want to make sure we always have milk and eggs and proteins in the market. So we purchase those items as well as receive those from Second Helpings and the Low Country Food Bank. So our partners are generous, but we know that everybody's needs rise, right? Our food costs this year are up 40%, what we are spending in our budget to make sure that the folks shopping with us are getting what they need. And the cost of groceries are up, as we have talked about before.
Right.
So, to provide the families who shop with us eggs and milk and protein, even just 1 pound of protein, this is a $200,000 a year endeavor.
Wow.
So the community can help by helping us fill our warehouse with the non-perishable items. Right now, we have a dire need for canned meats. So tuna, chicken, ham, Spam, the things that are shelf stable that can help really sustain and make a meal. Hamburger helper, other meal kits, rice, and other pasta and grains. And then I can't believe we're talking about this, but soups and stews and chili. As the weather gets a little chillier, that seems a little more palatable, but that's always something that can kind of coat a stomach. So
well, you know what? We haven't talked about this in past months. Where do people bring things when they if they want to actually bring food by?
Yeah, so our market is in Sheridan Park, 39 Sheridan Park Circle. We are here Monday through Friday. We always have volunteers in the warehouse accepting donations. A lot of our local neighborhoods and volunteers also kind of collect and will do their own food drives. So somebody could always, if they had a group of folks, whether it's their neighborhood or their business or their Girl Scout troop, host a food drive, and then we could send our van to pick it up if that makes things easier for folks.
All right. And Sheridan Park Circle, think about going to the DMV, and that's where you're that's where you're headed. The number that you just hit us with, the $200,000 a year, that's an enormous number. But that's what it's getting to be, isn't it? Part of it inflation, part of it just you're serving that many more people.
Right. So our costs are up as we are buying these items, but also because costs are up, we are seeing more folks coming to shop with us. So far this year, through the end of July, we had more than 400 new families shopping with us in the market.
Wow.
2.5 years ago when I started here, a typical grocery distribution night would be 55 to 60 families, and now we're in the 85 to 90 range.
Every day. All right. The other easier way to do it is to go online to blufftonselfhelp.org and you can actually make a donation, right?
You can click that red donate button in the top right-hand corner, and we always appreciate that. Again, the community is so generous when we ask, so we are asking.
School is underway. Are we okay on school supplies so far?
We are. We did great with school supplies, but we are still collecting school snacks. So we do supply the school snacks for all 10 Bluffton schools.
Okay, so that's, again, another thing to think about while you're in the market or while you're cleaning out your pantry. A good fall thing to be doing is clean out that pantry. You want to have as little stuff in there anyway in case we get a big storm. So take it to Bluffton Self Help.
Don't say big storm.
Well, I know. We don't want to, but we know it's out there, right? Thanks so much, Courtney. We appreciate it. Again, blufftonselfhelp.org is the website to donate and to find out more about how you can help out your neighbors. Appreciate it, Courtney. Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
We'll be back with more of the WHHI Daily News right after this.